The phrase was not a threat. That was the most terrifying part. Across the galaxy, diplomats, warlords, hive minds, and elder species had learned, sometimes too late, that when a human calmly said, "Now I'm actually getting annoyed," catastrophe followed shortly after. Not rage, not shouting, not fury, just annoyance. The Galactic Archive listed the phrase under early warning signals, Class Omega. It began during the Carfel incident. The Carfel were a territorial species, large, armored, and extremely confident. Their war doctrine was simple: escalate until submission. They had crushed dozens of civilizations using overwhelming force and psychological intimidation. When humanity expanded into a nearby system, the Carfel sent warnings, then threats, then fleets. Human diplomats responded politely. They requested talks. They offered compromises. They even relocated settlements to avoid conflict. The Carfel mistook patience for weakness. Their fleet entered human space and destroyed a civilian orbital station. Thousands died. The human response was quiet. A single message was transmitted on an open channel. No encryption. No theatrics. A human commander appeared on screen, her uniform plain, her expression tired. She sighed. "All right," she said. "Now I'm actually getting annoyed." Carfel commanders laughed. They stopped laughing 12 minutes later. Human fleets did not arrive in dramatic formations. They appeared everywhere, from blind jump points, from trajectories deemed impossible, from vectors that ignored conventional physics. The Carfel battle doctrine collapsed instantly. Human ships didn't target warships first. They targeted logistics, power distribution, command hierarchies, sensor arrays. Entire fleets found themselves blind, immobile, and isolated before firing a single shot. Boarding actions followed, surgical, relentless, efficient. The humans did not roar. They did not taunt. They worked. When the last Carfel flagship surrendered, the human commander transmitted one final message. "We asked nicely. Please don't make us annoyed again." The Carfel species signed unconditional treaties within hours. That should have been the end. It wasn't. The phrase spread. Pirates learned during the Kesh Drift massacre, when a human escort convoy was harassed for weeks. The humans ignored it, until a pirate captain disabled a medical ship. The escort commander keyed the channel. "You're disrupting emergency relief operations," he said flatly. "I'm getting annoyed." Every pirate ship vanished from the sector within 6 minutes. No debris, no survivors, no explanation. Hive species recorded it next during a border incursion. They mistook human hesitation for indecision. A diplomat spoke calmly. "Your drones are violating 12 treaties." No response. "Please withdraw." Still nothing. The diplomat adjusted her posture. "Okay," she said. "Now I'm actually getting annoyed." Entire hive clusters went dark. Not destroyed, disabled. Their collective consciousness fractured, forcing emergency reintegration protocols that took decades to recover. The lesson became clear. Humans escalated differently. Other species reacted emotionally. Humans reacted progressively. Politeness, patience, warning, annoyance. After that, action. Alien psychologists struggled to explain it. Apex predators attacked when angry. Empires attack when afraid. Gods attack when challenged. Humans attack when inconvenienced beyond tolerance. Annoyance meant calculations were complete. Annoyance meant restraint had ended. Annoyance meant humans were no longer trying to avoid damage. They were trying to end the problem. The GalacticCouncil attempted to classify the phrase. They failed. Every attempt to provoke a controlled annoyance response ended in disaster. Humans were unpredictable because they did not fight to dominate. They fought to resolve. One council report stated, "Anger seeks release. Fear seeks safety. Annoyance seeks elimination. The most infamous case occurred during the Tri-Sun Ultimatum. 3 ancient empires surrounded human space and demanded tribute, territory, and technological submission. They expected negotiation. The human representative listened quietly. When the ultimatum ended, he rubbed his eyes. "Do you know," he said slowly, "how much paperwork this is going to cause me?" The room went silent. He looked up. "Now I'm actually getting annoyed." The Tri-Sun fleets never fired a shot. Their navigation systems failed simultaneously. Their jump drives desynchronized. Their command AIS locked them out of weapon systems. Human fleets appeared, not to attack, but to escort the empires out of human space. Forcefully, politely, irreversibly. The Tri-Sun empires collapsed within a year, not from war, but from the sudden realization that humans could dismantle them without trying. From that day forward, the phrase entered galactic culture. Children were taught it in survival education. Military academies flagged it as a strategic retreat trigger. Diplomats recorded it as last civil warning. And predators, real apex predators, learned to fear it more than any threat. Because when humans got annoyed, they weren't emotional. They were focused. They stopped asking permission. They stopped explaining. They stopped caring about optics. They solved the problem permanently. And that is why, across the galaxy, when a human sighs and says, "Now I'm actually getting annoyed," every species runs.